I want to bring in our political panel to end the week. Republican strategist Matt Gorman, and also with us, co-founder of the Progressive Change Campaign Committee, Adam Green. When you talk about what's going on here in Washington, you can't not talk about the shutdown. I mean, I think for me, Democrats continuing to hold the line here was always an open question. How long would it go on? And we've seen moderate Democrats say they're not comfortable with continuing to hold this position, and yet they are because they feel it's important. Can you take us inside some of the dynamics that you see happening here? Because you have a good vantage point of both the grassroots view and then also like the quote-unquote establishment, the people who are elected and governing here.
Sure. Let me attempt an original piece of analysis here, having talked to someone on the inside yesterday who has their finger on the pulse of the Senate Democratic caucus in particular. And I'll offer a baseball analogy. You know, there have really been no curveballs for Democrats in starting this fight. You know, nobody wanted a shutdown, but there was a lot of really speculation that, oh, we can have a unified message, we can get it across, the public will rally to our side. And really, as people learn more about their health care bills about to go up by $13,000, $60,000, we will get leverage in the fight. That was speculative 24 days ago. It's not today. On the Republican side, they thought, we'll win this early. Trump will dominate the messaging. Public opinion will go to our side. Democrats will be scattered. And now you have the additional curveball of a $200 million billionaire-funded vanity project in the White House, giving a new roof to Donald Trump while people who are voting in Virginia, struggling federal workers, are trying to keep a roof over their heads. This is not, there are at least 5 curveballs on the Republican side, none on the Democratic side. So even the moderates, I think, can stay the course because there's really no curveballs in their original plan. I think in Trump's America, we are well down the slippery slope. I don't think normalcy is being contained by this fight. I think it's funny that they're basically saying we want to cave later on health care. They're almost conceding the substantive point, and that really, again, puts wind in the sails of Democrats, including moderate Democrats who might otherwise be sheepish.
But I guess my question is, I get that the health care point is a salient one, and again, I do think the polling bears out that it's good for both parties to do something on this issue, whatever the process might be. But I think the other question that I've had is, will any amount of win here be enough for the Democratic grassroots? There's so much, I think, pent-up desire for Democrats to just fight. But when I talk to voters and say, OK, what did that look like? There's no specific answer. So, like, is enough going to be enough, whatever win, quote unquote, Democrats feel they come out with here?
I think the answer is yes. There has to be some type of significant health care policy victory. It can't just be winning by losing. We have the messaging win. That's very Chuck Schumer-y. But I don't think if it was a 1-year, a 2-year, a 3-year extension of benefits that most people in America, maybe a few activists, but I think most people in America would be like, wow, Democrats actually fought and won, and kind of, per Matt's point, that would actually put us down a slippery slope of winning again, which would be nice.